on, my wife and I. Hey. Would like to thank you for being here today to celebrate our special day with us. It means a lot that you've all come here to celebrate with us today, because it wouldn't have been as good if you didn't turn up. So thank you.
Are we going to party? Yay! Well, that was rubbish. Are we going to party? Banging.
Our story probably started in 2017. It started with a message that was slid into Liv's DMs, me on Facebook, wishing her a happy birthday. And for some reason she replied. The first date was drinks at the Eagle, where we instantly felt a connection. There was the first time we said, I love you, or you said it to me. And my response was, thanks, I think I'm falling in love with you as well. Smooth. Liv, because I do still feel bad about that, I want to tell you in front of all these people, I do love you. Only once I've ever felt nervous in your house, and it wasn't the first time I came for tea, or even when the 6 puppies were born in the front room. It was actually that day when I came over to propose. So as the days are getting closer, I'm thinking to myself, do they know why I'm coming, really? Do they not know? I'm sure they do know. Anyway, I got there, Caroline answered the door, we made conversation in the hallway. Gary joined us, sat in his armchair in the corner, one arm up on the side. Now then, what can I do for you, mate? I thought, you. He knows why I'm here.
If anyone tells you there's no such thing as unconditional love, they're wrong. I've experienced it. Over the years, that feeling doesn't change, it gets stronger. The feelings of pride I've got for everything Olivia's done and achieved in her life couldn't be stronger. Her happiness today is my happiness. I see this wedding as a joining together in union, an additional layer onto our families based on love, which will give us a stronger connection. I know these two are a great match. They'll have a great journey ahead of them. I'm not great at giving advice, but I'm going to end today with a quote. Marriage is not a noun, it's a verb. It isn't something you get, it's something you do. It's the way you love your partner every day.
Princess? Now, Gareth has achieved a lot in his life. I won't bore you with all of them. But none of these achievements come close to the reason that we're all here today, Gareth. Now, from the very first time you came into our house, it was obvious how much you meant to Gareth. It really was. And it must have been love at first sight. I think you'd only had a couple of dates before you packed your bags and set off on your travels for 3 months. Olivia, you have brought the best out of Gareth, and I'm sure he will be a perfect husband, soulmate, best friend, and dad, hopefully soon. One day. No pressure. So I would just like to leave you with a few thoughts, hopefully, to help you on your way for a long and happy marriage. The first one that we have is you never go to bed on an argument. You always sort it out, because there will be differences. 2, you need a great sense of humour. 3, a very short memory. And if you remember them 3 things, you'll be fine.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome here to Stirk House. And you're here today to witness the marriage of Gareth and Olivia. Now would you all like to be upstanding, please, to receive the bride?
Took the scenic route, but all roads led to this day. 7 years at school together, your true feelings were never on display. Facebook was the answer, a cheeky birthday message was sent. Happy birthday was the content. 6 years have now passed and you have come so far. For example, Gareth teaching Olivia how to drive a car. 29th of May, the day that Gareth got down on one knee. You will both be great when 2 become 3. Fast forward to the here and now. Olivia, when you walked through that door, we all thought, wow. Marriage will be your greatest moment to date. Make sure you finish the day in a decent state. Gareth and Olivia, today is the start of your new lives as Hills. I know you both won't be boring, and it will be fun of thrills. It's nearly that time to exchange rings and for you both to be happy and see what the future brings.
Your wedding rings are unbroken circles, symbolising everlasting love, and are the outward sign of the lifelong promises that you have made to each other. So wear those rings with love and pride this day and every day. You've both made the declarations prescribed by law, and you have made a solemn and binding contract with each other in the presence of your witnesses, family and friends here with you today. You symbolised your marriage by the joining of hands and the giving and receiving of rings. It is therefore my privilege and my very great pleasure to say many congratulations to you both, because you are now legally married, husband and wife, and Gareth, lucky you, it's still traditional to seal that with us.
You like it? This is all you.
It's amazing! Oh my gosh!
So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the room the new Mr. and Mrs. Hill! Oggy, oggy, oggy! Banging! You can only sit down when they do. Come on, Jenny, get clapping. So, ladies and gentlemen, one last massive cheer, the new Mr. and Mrs. Hill!
Actually, a few weeks, maybe a couple of months ago, when I started to think about writing this speech, I thought I'll load up Andy's speech from last year just for a few ideas. Once I watched him cry for the first 10 minutes, I turned it off and thought, nah, I'll do a better job myself. And then a few days later, I'm a bit concerned he might be the first best man in history to cry whilst he's doing his speech. I was sat on the sofa and I got a text, just to warn you, ... I thought, oh gosh. He says, I've just been practicing my speech in the kitchen and I've been in floods of tears. So he's got his tissues out ready, so we'll bear with him with that. They say your wedding day, Liv, is the happiest day of your life. And right now it is. Celebrating with all my closest friends and family from various parts of my life and marrying the love of my life. You're always there for me, whether I'm fed up with work or football, you're always that constant in my life, and I love you for that. I love living with you, we laugh every day, we say I love you every day, and we have each other's back. I just wish you realise how much that I do love and respect you, Liv. I love it when you pinch your nose like this when you laugh. So, you can do it if you want. Or when you click your fingers randomly walking around the house. You do that. She does that, doesn't she? She does that. I also love something you might see later on, that's the pointy finger dance. I cannot wait for our honeymoon together and to do life with you.
Massive role being best man. I am a little bit nervous today and emotional. It sounds alright. I'm not pathetic. Don't clap me, just ignore me. Right. So I'd like to start off just by thanking Mum for giving me some of those nerve-calming joyrides that she gave to Gaza before his driving test. And I'd also like to congratulate Gaza for having such a superb taste in selecting your best man. As I'm sure you're already all aware from the first minute of this speech and from what Gaz has already said, I am a little bit of a wet lettuce, so I will be the first best man in history to cry. A couple of months ago when Gaz asked me to be best man, he said to me, I don't really want you to speak at my wedding, Andy. He said, but I ain't got any other brothers. Because when Mum and Dad had you, they'd had enough. So here goes. And I'm also well aware that if Benji could speak, he would be taking my place today. Gaz and Liv, you really are the perfect match. You both love a lie until 11 o'clock at the earliest. You both love bad dancing, and you'll see this one later. Gaz are doing this, and Liv's doing this. And they also love to watch a murder documentary together. So if I do go missing after this speech, you know who to point the finger at.
5, 4, come on! Liv and Gareth, give us a kiss for the cameras. Get a room.
If you want to, sing it like ooh. If you want to, the next time I turn around, you'll have grown into a woman in a single bound. I hope I never take you for granted. Spending time with you is all that I wanted. But I'll go back to when you were small, burning all our favorite records on the CD-ROM. We were splitting headphones in a hammock to a soundtrack we could get lost in. Sing it with me. Sing it with me. And we'll go howling out the moon. It's no use living if you're already there. It's not worth saying if it's already said. Even if it all goes over your head, believe it if you want to. So keep your eyes on the road and your head in the stars. Follow it down the rabbit hole just a little while longer. You can change anything if you want to. Sing it like ooh. If you want to. Sing it like ooh. If you want to. If you're scared of the dark, let the rundown street lights be your stars. Let them know who we are. Let them shine for you. It's no use living if you're already dead. It's not worth saying if it's already said. Even if it all goes over your head, believe it if you want to. So keep your eyes on the road and your head in the stars.